Yumiko, healing can be miraculous for some people, but then for other people, it may have little or no effect, and it feels like nothing has changed. When healing doesn't work, it can feel very confusing and also discouraging. So, from your experience, what guidance would you give to someone who feels that healing hasn't worked for them?
Maybe they are not ready to be aware, because problem happens at the best timing, and when you go to the healer, and maybe it can get healed, maybe with other healer it didn't work, maybe you need to find the right healer, so that may be another issue, but there are another issue of that you're not ready. And when this happens, I also give the person spiritual guidance, like a prayer. It's not a religion, but pray for yourself. And I can give them some advice about how to live their life in such a way that they can be healing. Because we all are in the process and in the journey of finding who we are and just achieve the purpose of this lifetime. Like we want to be doing this in this lifetime. When you're doing it, you're just happy. And everything comes into place. And everybody will help you. So it's a perfect timing of life. But in order to get there, there are so many things that you need to learn. All your life experience will help you to achieve your purpose. And when you're preparing yourself, sometimes it's not easy. So the healing can help you to be more aware of what you're doing. And if you're on the path of preparation, like if you're doing the preparation and you're not ready, but you know that, then you might not suffer. Yeah, because you don't need to be messaged by your body or your mind that you need to be aware of this. If you're already aware how to prepare yourself, what sort of journey you should be on, you tend to not have any physical or mental problem because you don't need it. So when you have those problems, you need them. Healing actually can help people to heal their problem, but as a healer, we are actually helping them to heal the problem. I think all the problems have its purpose, including mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. Any problem has its purpose. And most of the purpose is to let the person know what is important for them and helping the person to live their life as they really want. I mean, in a spiritual sense. And when they are living the spiritual purpose, they can be really happy, because when you're living your spiritual purpose, when you're living your life that you wanted in this lifetime, you will see all your past experiences start to become meaningful. All your past pains start to become meaningful. So, in everything you experience, you start to see that you are actually really lucky and you're actually very loved by the world. So that's when you are living your spiritual life. So all the problem is helping you to realize how to live such life. So when you start to have physical problem, I think it is a time when you can actually be aware of it. And becoming aware doesn't happen by having somebody tell you this is your life. Or it doesn't happen by reading in a book that this is a spiritual life. Or it doesn't happen if I tell you that this is a spiritual life. You need to really convince yourself in a way. You need to really know by yourself. So that awareness doesn't happen easily.
Sometimes people will receive healing and it worked really well the first time, and then the subsequent times maybe not as much or not as powerful.
People come for healing, and in the first healing they healed, and they find it amazing healing can work with the case. So they want more healing, but it doesn't help as much as the first healing. It happens very often, this case. So the first healing is to just help you to look inside and just try to find the answer. You are sort of advised by your problem that you need to look inside. So the healing can help you to look inside. So what I normally help is I will send a support healing for the person to look inside, meditate and look inside, reflect, and notice what is it that they need to be aware of at the moment. When they become aware of this issue, then the problem can be solved. Because the problem is only trying to help you to become aware of something really important to know about your life. So once you get the message, the problem can go away. And that if it happen, if this series of healing happen, like you got the healing and you're kind of advised to look inside, and you look inside and you found the answer and the problem is gone, then you will be convinced that that's a way to heal. So you will start looking into yourself, but looking into yourself is often very difficult because you're trying to understand what you're kind of avoiding, or you have some resistance to know that you can solve the problem by yourself because of some issue about love, and when you don't want to be lonely, or any problem. There's so many issues around it that you don't want to heal by yourself. And you can ask for healing when you're finding it so hard to find the answer. So the healing will help you to feel okay, to get in touch with something you need to, then it can solve the problem. So healing can help you to just be aware of what it is, and just healing can also help you to really focus and connect with the issue or connect with the answer you need to be connecting to, because sometimes it can take a courage for you to know the answer.
How can someone get there? Are there any tips or tricks how someone can get to that
I was
point?
about to talk about it.
Okay.
So I teach meditation, and meditation is one of the quickest way to get the answer, because when you are in meditation, in the proper state of meditation, you are contacting your true self, your awareness, spiritual awareness, and without word, without reasons. When you contact this awareness, your awareness expands and you know the answer. And it is almost instant when you do the meditation. And if you don't know how to meditate, then you can, instead of meditation, you can still connect to your truth and your true self through awareness of oneness. We are connected, all connected in this world. We are connected to nature, we are connected to the other things. We are all one. From that awareness, if you find something beautiful in your life, stay with that appreciation of beauty, and sometimes you can gain access to your true self. Your appreciation of beauty is a beautiful sunset, beautiful flower, beautiful moment. It's not because somebody told you that it's beautiful. You're just feeling from within, you're moved from within that, oh my God, this is so beautiful. That's a moment when you are in touch with yourself. So if you find such moment, stay with the moment, and that will help you find your true self. That will help you to connect to your true self. So maybe it's the starting point of healing.
And that is healing, to be in those moments of beauty.
Yeah, moment of beauty is a healing to your true self. It is a spiritual healing. Easy way.
And what if somebody is not interested in a spiritual life? They just want healing. They just want to feel better.
I think it's a first step. Because if you go to the healer and have the healing, and if you feel much better in the first healing, you will start to believe there is something else that you didn't know which can heal your problem. And it may be healing. So many clients I've had, they have been suffering the problem for over 10 years. Nothing worked. They went to hospital, they had all sorts of natural medicine, nothing worked. And they come to me and did the healing, had the healing, and it seems to work, finally. And then they might think that, wow, this is a solution. I can just ask Yumiko to heal and that's the end. It doesn't happen like that. First healing only help you to be aware that there is a way to heal. And my healing helps them to be more aware of themselves. I think it is more important, together with healing will help you to just stop and, okay, there is a way to heal. And you will listen to me or listen to yourself. When this works, how can I heal more? And probably ask me how can they move on from there. And I will give them advice, but the best advice I can give is, you know the answer. You are the only person who knows the answer. And when you know the answer from within, by yourself, that can heal. All the problem is only to tell you what you need to do in this lifetime, this moment, to live your life in a spiritual sense, which means how to live your spiritual purpose, how to achieve your spiritual purpose. And it is not it's not for the sake of purpose. It is to make you really happy in this lifetime, that you feel truly alive. And every pain you had in your life, everything that happens to you, everything you have, suddenly becomes so meaningful. And you suddenly realize this is what is life.